We're back. Let me just move the camera because it got nudged during the break. There we go. The illusion's back. Oh, whoops, not what I meant to do. Alright. So, before doing anything else, I want to try to beat L. Alright, so he starts off with his Pyroar. I don't think Sableye can... Ooh, actually. If I throw Staraptor in there to try to fight with his Gyarados... Excalibur, Staraptor, right? I'm trying to think. So, what do we got? Tyranitar is going to be good for that. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Mega Horn. Gonna want Meganium. You're 62, 58, 66, 70, 59, 55, 62. Alright, I think... Alright, I'm trying to think. So I fought Pyroar. He's got a Sableye, which I need Fairy-type attacks for. Right, I was going to have Xerneas. Let's have Xerneas. Maybe start with Xerneas with the Sableye, if he sends out Gyarados. Alright. Alright, for the love of... Okay. There we go. Are you prepared to battle me? I sure hope so. God, I hope so. I once believed that victory was the only meaning to be found from battle. But I am certain that I will enjoy battling you. Okay. Okay. Took out his Pyroar. Florges is next. Alright. So load up with Heavy Slam. Stone Edge again. Okay. Drill Run. Alright. Knocked out the Florges. Who's next? Sableye's next. So let me just throw Xerneas in there. Alright. Took care of that. Garbodor. Okay, so I want... Who's next? Noivern. Okay. Rock Slide on that. Alright. Alright. Look at how we cooperate, human and Pokemon. Perhaps there is a beauty to this world. Alright, here we go. This has been the one that just keeps... Alright, so start with the Moonblast, Mega Horn maybe. Alright. Focus Blast. Good. Do a Wing Beat. Shoot. I am so close. Okay. That's the thing, I think... Alright. Maybe I just need to swap out Starmie. Oh, but... Could my own Gyarados, maybe? I'll try that. I know. I'm going to beat you. Excuse me. Okay, so I think Lourdes is next, right? Yep. Right. Okay. Okay. Why can't I never remember it? Noivern, that's right. All right. Three Pokemon on me. Here we go. Okay. Set up my own Gyarados just to... Alright, here we go. Nope. What? That's not good. I couldn't focus it. I couldn't get the focus onto it for some reason. God. Oh. Yeah. Man. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Alright, here we go. That's good. Flortus is next. Okay, not what I was expecting. Drill run it. Sableye now? Yep. Noivern. Okay. So you're starting off with Gyarados now? Okay. Here we go. Focus Blast. Close combat. Oh! Oh! Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your hearts. Alright. This is why we battle. To reach understanding. Trainer to trainer, trainer to Pokemon, and Pokemon to Pokemon. I suppose that is why AZ, like you, wished for the ZA Royale to resume. 5 years ago, a group of children stood against me in defiance. If I'd tried to understand them, perhaps I never would have fired the ultimate weapon. Sam. He just looked so surprised by that. Zygarde. How curious. I believe it meant to beckon you to the tower. That much is what I can intuit from my experience working with Zygarde. What it wants with you and at that fateful place, I cannot say. Oh, well, according to the side quest, it says battle Zygarde beneath Prism Tower. Alright. I finally beat I didn't beat Zygarde at all. Yikes, that looks scary. Oh, nope, not that one. I thought that was a Pokemon Center. That was... Nope. Apparently those fights got me so frazzled. I'm just making a bunch of mistakes. Okay. Heal my Pokemon, and then it looks like it's going to be a fight with Zygarde. Alright. Let's see. So I'm going to want Frostlass. Maybe I'll have Xerneas with me anyway. Staraptor did good, but flying, you're not gonna do good. Get Starmie in here because of his Ice-type attack. Yeah, why not? Alright. I'll throw Xerneas in here just to help out. I still have one Pokemon left to catch in here. And let's see, is it gonna be... There's Malamar. Oh, a Totodile. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Will you battle Zygarde? Sure. Oh. All right then. 84, eh? You must prove your might to Zygarde. Okay, not doing too bad. Crunch it. Alright. I'm waiting for the catch, because there is no way this fight is going to be easier than the fight against L. Okay. Where's the catch? Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, Gyarados did pretty good, honestly. Hey, over here. Oh, why am I... I don't know why I was, like, crouching that time, but... Why did I just Thunderbolt? He's part ground. I am... honestly just randomly hitting buttons. Alright. Now into 50%. Well, shoot. Okay. Whoops. Ow. Okay. Trade up your Pokemon and try again. Okay. You know what? I got another idea. Change moves, I guess. Hurricane. Do I have an Ice-type attack I can use? Whoops. Can learn Ice Fang. There we go. All right. Not what I meant to start with, but okay, whatever. That's fine. I don't think he's going to be much. Okay, well. Okay. Good. Oh. Okay, yeah, the Mega Evolution definitely helped that. 50%, so I'm going to assume 100% is that after I beat 50%, I'm going to have to fight 100%. Shoot. Alright. Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Okay, going good. Good. Okay. Alright, good. Dodging. Dodging. Alright, so let me... Yep, okay. Oh boy. Okay, well. What? Oh, for a second I thought he... Like, For a second I thought he, like, sealed away Bagane's ability to Mega Evolve, but I think he just prevented me from being able to swap out. Not that it really matters, Alright. Whoop. Okay, well. He is just, like, slowly walking up to... Look at the way he walks. He knows he's all that in a bag of chips. Alright. Can I not use items, or...? Okay. As long as I can get him to put his attention towards me. Okay, okay, well... Let's use it on Xerneas, I guess. Alright. Good. He is walking without a care in the world. Okay. Here we go. Where is he? Okay. All right. I got him about halfway. synthesis it. Alright. Alright, so using synthesis to heal myself up while I charge up for more Mega Evolution. Oh, I am barely doing anything with this complete form. Okay, well. Alright, good. Alright. Good. Moon Blast. Alright. Where is he? Okay. Okay. I'm not talking much. I'm kind of getting focused on just trying to get this. Good. Right. Geomancy to power up. Luckily, he seems more focused on me than fighting Xerneas, which is good. Alright, he's in the red. Okay, good. Got him in the red. I do not crouch. Now's not the time to crouch. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, good. Oh, really? Cheap. Ow. Okay. Oh boy. Let your Pokeball fly. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh boy. He just fist bumped with his nose. So this legendary Pokemon has joined forces with the mightiest trainer in Lumiose. The thought of you two combining your power gives me hope for the future of this city. You should have this. It will allow Zygarde to change its form. Oh, cool. Zygarde has 3 different forms, 10%, 50, and complete. You can use the Zygarde cube freely to switch Zygarde between its 10% and 50% form. If its HP drops to half or less during battle, Zygarde will change to its complete form. In this form, all Zygarde cores and Zygarde cells have gathered, increasing Zygarde stats. Zygarde can Mega Evolve only when in its complete form. When Zygarde becomes Mega Zygarde, its Core Enforcer move transforms into Nihilite. When Zygarde used up its strength protecting Pokemon from the light of the ultimate weapon, its parts scattered to far-off places, absorbing the power of those lands and seeking humans who would give it aid. And now that I think of it, the move that Zygarde used when it Mega Evolved, they reminded me of Z-moves, like those used in the Alola region. But perhaps I'm reading too much into it. Now it falls to me to ponder. What should I do with the 3,000 years I must live? Is there something you want to do? There is. To this day, I yearn to create a more beautiful world, and I will yearn for it forever. I once thought that we could achieve that world by fulfilling the material needs of everyone. Now I know it is not so simple. An old proverb says it is good to feed the hungry, but better to teach them how to feed themselves. I had focused solely on what I believed the world needed, yet I lost sight of how to make it so that people can truly flourish. Thanks to what you and your Pokemon have done together, I have learned my lesson well. It is an outlandish dream, far beyond my reach. But with 3,000 years' time, perhaps I can make it real. Much like AZ wandered far and wide across the world in search of Floettes, I shall travel across vast reaches in search of ways to create the world I yearn for. When people manage to meet, it is a gift. Even living in the same time and place is no guarantee. The fact that we and so many others met and banded together to make Lumiose a better place is something we should treasure. Barring some great change, I doubt we will meet again. But I will carry these lessons with me. Au revoir, my young friend. Well, alright then. Oh, boy. How do I get to the Pokedex again? Oh, right there. Oh, this is the hyperspace. Oh, there's the Mega Zygarde. In response to people's emotions during an unprecedented crisis, Zygarde Mega Evolved and calms the situation with its unmatched power. Alright. Oh. Oops. Oh, I got the TM for Nasty Plot. Cool. Next is research for Solar Beam. Takes a while to unleash, but boy does it ever pack a punch. That reminds me, I think it got revealed that Mega Meganium for Pokemon Champions will get an ability that lets it treat it like it's sunny outside, which means things like Solar Beam doesn't need a turn to charge. Pretty cool feature. Zygarde 84. Out of curiosity. Great Butter, Nice Butter, Lumiose. Cool! Do I have... I think I've got the Mega Stone form, right? Yes. I don't know if I'll ever need to use him, but maybe. For now, let's leave him in the box. Yeah, let's, I guess, throw Delphox here for now. Oh man, that was crazy. Oh, there's Totodile again. Oh, a Chikorita. Roserade. Any Pokemon I don't have? It doesn't look like it. Well, it was worth a look around, I guess. And now it's time to leave. Because apparently Pokemon keep wanting to fight me. Alright. So I think there is one other thing I'm hoping to take care of. Alright. So was it just on the third floor, I think? Because I know this was DLC. Or there is some kind of DLC with the Mewtwo. Oh, there we go. Alright, I think I activated it. I was trying to figure this out last time, but it didn't, I couldn't figure it out. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocols. Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Sure, why not? Oh my god, it's Pikachu! No. Now, Shycron. What do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you'd better not fail to catch it. You know what? Maybe I should get, maybe I should actually get Zygarde, on my team for this one. Hey, buddy! Remember how I was like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna use you? Hey, guess what? I'm gonna use you. I don't think Delphox is gonna be able to help much. Oh, I could throw in, Absol Z, actually. I could get Crunch back. Alright. Let me save real quick, because, Mewtwo was the OG, big boss. Catch that Mewtwo! You can't fail me here, kid! Mew. Down to a battle with the wild Mewtwo. Okay, not what I was expecting to start with, but okay. Can I... Okay, well... Level 70, okay. Where'd it go? There you are. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? Yes, we all know you're strong. No need to show up by going and defeating a legendary Pokemon. I want you to catch Mewtwo, not knock it out. Do I have a Master Ball? I don't think I do. Okay, yep. Catch that Mewtwo. You can't fail me here, kid. I'm trying, Mabel. I'm trying. I feel like this is kind of like Diancie, where it's just constant, Nope. There we go. Okay, well. I tried. Oh, not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Maybe if I try the quick ball first? Okay. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Ugh. I'm trying to catch him. I don't know what I'm doing what I can. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to be doing like a certain... Do I need like a certain Pokeball or something? Or is it just that he's hard to catch? Because I'm assuming it's... Let's try this. Alright, so looks like other people are have trouble with it. Whoops. Looks like I can just... Looks like if I aggro him, he'll, like, de-aggro over time, so I'll be able to go back to chucking Pokeballs. Alright, so let's see if it actually... if he'll actually, like, de-aggro. Oh, he does. How does the timer ball work in this one? The more actions the target has taken. Okay. Oh! Damn, okay. Oh! You got it? Good. One sec. Oof. Seeing this place in ruins like this, I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling, no matter how long it's been. I figured holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. And now then, let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysandre Labs. Ha! Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flayer's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had ever shown up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. You see, we had pieces of both Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving up its energy for when it needs to battle, we put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo Knight X and Mewtwo Knight Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Megastones in the first place. Okay, Babel, hear me out. There's this thing called Mystery Gift, where I can just get presents from out of thin air. It gave me the Mewtwo. It gave me those 2 Megastones. Okay, we cool? But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye! Cool. Definitely saving now, because that took a bit of time. Alright, where is... Oh, there you are. Just gonna rearrange a bit. Put him right there. Put Zygarde right there. And who's coming back on the team? Oh, no, Frostless, you can stay. So let's get Delphox back in here and... Yeah, let's throw Dragalge. It's been a while since we've used Dragalge. How do I get out of here? There's the elevator. Out of curiosity, I know when we first explored, there was the Alpha Aegislash, so I'm curious... Oh, wait, is this... What is this? Oh, this is nothing. Okay. I'm curious if it shows back up. If not, I might just have to evolve a Doublade myself, but... I mean, yeah, there's Hone Edges and Doublades. No Aegislash, though, which is a shame. Alright, well... I looked. How do I get out of here? Oh. Just go right over here, I guess. Yeah, no, I was pretty lost for that on that one too, but I managed to eventually figure it out. Right. I think... Where is it? This one. Oh, no. It's by this wild zone. Can I avoid it? Alright, looks like I can avoid that. Which, fine by me. Oh, there's a quest. Oh, cool. You should hurry on to your destination. Oh, well, okay. Alright, guess can't do anything with that. So that's a Zubat. Unidentified Megastone. Alright, so I gotta get all of that taken care of. Sableye, Phantom, and Litwick, so I already got those. Ooh. 120. Common types are Steel and Fairy. Well, there is a quest right over there, too, so I guess I may as well. Oh, by the Novo Cafe, I guess. Are you guys one of the quest giver? No? Alright. Alright, so I think around this building... Oh, well, there's the quest. Hey, what's your deal? Hello, kind trainer. I'm... Trice. I work for the Postal Service here in Lumios. This Pokemon, Mime Jr., is here to help us collect mail from our customers. Me. Or my. But I've got one minor concern. You see, this will be Mime Jr.'s first time going out solo. Thought about trying to follow along and keep an eye on things, but I'd be spotted in no time. That's why I'd like to ask for your assistant. Please look after Mime Jr.'s first big job for me. if you're ready and willing to lend a hand, please let me know. Alright, before I do that, let me just jump back to the boxes where the... There we go. Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. I mean, it can't be that bad. Right? I'll give Mime Jr. one last set of instructions. You just follow along and keep an eye on things. Mime Jr., you remember what to do, right? You'll gather the letters from a yellow postbox like this. Now, off you go to Jean Sector 6. Collect the mail to be sorted. Please follow after Mime Jr. from a reasonable distance. Don't lose sight of it. Alright, well, reasonable distance, so I assume I don't want to get too close either. There we go. Don't mind me, Mime Jr., just collecting some items on the way. I consider this my payment! Oh. Do I walk up to you, or...? Oh. Me? Okay. Oh, that's not a good start. Okay, well... There we go. Caught them all for you, Mime Jr. Now keep on moving. You said Jean Sector 6, right? What exactly? So we're at Jean Sector 9. Oh, okay. Well, we're making it. We're getting close, so... Okay, and I can just... Okay, I can just walk up as close as I want, too. Neat. Do I have to... Oh, there's the post box. Mime Jr. has successfully got out of the mail. Time to let the requester know that it all went well. Thank you so much for looking after Mime Jr. And you, my fine apprentice, you did splendidly on your first big solo job. Yes, you did. Me! Here's a little something to express my gratitude. This postal worker appreciates your service. Oh, 50 heal balls? Wow. Okay, well... Oh, do I have to... Alright, I'll bite. What's your quest? Stop staring at me with them big old eyes! You ever get the feeling someone's staring at you? Yes, you! You're staring at me! Yes, I need your help. You will help, won't you? I have this new neighbor. She just moved here from the Paldea region. She brought her Pokemon with her. And just keeps staring at my poor Scizor. Oh god, he looks so sad. My sister's not exactly the bravest of Scizor. Since they moved in, every day has been a terror. Please, can you find out why my new neighbor's Tinkatuff keeps staring at my poor Scizor? I think you'll find that new neighbor up on the rooftops. Fine. I'm assuming he means this rooftop. You don't appear to have one. Oh, there she is. Hey, Bunnelby. Yes? Can I help you with something? Your neighbor's Scizor. Oh, is this about the Scizor that lives next door? I know. I keep catching my Tinkertuff staring at it. I think Tinkertuff's just a bit afraid and is feeling on edge. Scizor does have an intimidating look. But I suppose being stared at all the time is also intimidating in its own way, isn't it? I'm so sorry you got dragged with this. Could you let my neighbor know there's no harm intended? Oh, God. Damn it. Alright, so... where did I go? Oh, there he is. Alright, well, that made it easy. Just don't fall off the bridge, and I should be good. Okay, good. So, why does that Tinkertuff keep staring at my Scizor? Scared of your Scizor. What? So that Tinkertuff is scared of my Scizor? And Scizor is simultaneously scared of Tinkertuff? Even if it is scared, doesn't it realize how scared it is to be constantly stared at like that? What has happened to my peaceful home life? Everything was fine until that weird Pokemon moved in next door. Come to think of it, don't people say Tinkertuff likes to attack other Pokemon to steal their metal? What if it's got its eyes on my Pokemon because of Scizor's steel type? Zor? Don't worry, Scizor, I'll protect you with my life if I have to. My poor Scizor won't be able to rest easy like this. Who knows if we can trust that lady's Pokemon? Look, I'm sure she's got her own things going on, having just moved and all, but please, can you get her to understand our feelings too? Hi. Yep. Do I actually have to... I have to take the ladder? Okay. Back again from that neighbor of mine? His Pokemon's afraid of yours. His Pokemon's afraid? That's what he told you? My sweet Tinkertuff would never attack another Pokemon just to get more metal. Well, almost never. Ah. We're the ones who just moved in here. We're the ones who are uneasy, and they're saying we're scary? Then I want proof that my neighbor Scizor isn't glaring at Tinkertuff to intimidate it. Tink. Man, please. I'm a child. I'm not supposed to... I'm not here to settle domestic disputes. At least he's getting closer. So, what you say now? You know what, she says you can trust Tinkertuff. She says that, but talk is cheap. All's well and good till Tinkertuff gives Scizor an iron deficiency. Look, I get that it's gotta be scary to move to a new region and all, but we live here too. Well, I don't see any choice but to prove to her that my Scizor is perfectly innocent and not scary. How are you gonna do that? We'll just have to get Scizor and Tinkertuff to know each other face to face. Though I'd feel a lot better if you were there too. Gus my neighbor, she's game. If she is, we can both bring our Pokemon to meet. Zor. Sir, I'm too young to be... Hi, Bunnelby. Alright. He wants Tinkertuff and Scizor to get to know each other? Alright. Tinkertuff and I have also been stressed about this whole situation. Let's meet up and prove once for all that my Pokemon is no threat to that Scizor. We can do that, right, Tinkertuff? Tink. Okay, now we're all here, let's introduce our Pokemon to each other. And if anything starts to look dicey, we'll call them both into their Pokeballs. This way, Scizor. Scizor does seem rather scared. Over here, Tinkatuff! Your Tinkatuff seems rather bashful. Tinkatuff doesn't show any sign of attacking. And Scizor only looks a bit scary, but it really isn't scary at all. I guess they assumed the worst of each other, didn't they? Zor! Tough! Our Pokemon are looking friendlier already. Yes, and I hope we can be friends as well. I'm still adjusting to Lumiose. It would be nice to have someone I can ask for help. It was nice of this trainer to go out of his way to help some strangers like us. Tough! Oh, Tinkatuff, no! Don't go ripping the metal off those chimney pipes! This'll be fine. Right? Alright, let me get the... Okay, where was I? I had a marker for one of the zones. Over there, okay. Alright, to the Novo Cafe. Then after this, it might be good to just call it the night. Call it for a night. There you are. Oh, I just have to turn around here. Yeah, okay, there we go. You should hurry to your destination. Oh! Oh, so I, like, literally can't do anything until I do those do the... What does it want? The museum? Alright, fine. I'll do the museum and see what I can do with that. One look into the Lumiose Museum and you can tell it's remarkable. If buildings were Pokemon trainers, this one would be a champion for sure. I've never had a chance to visit, even with how close it is to Hotel Rachisume. I'll be our tour guide, as long as you two don't mind that I know nothing about art. By all means. Then let's begin with that painting over there. Lead the way, Miss Korrina. I hope they're okay with running in the museum. What a fantastical looking city. Does such a place really exist? It sure does. The gym leader there is pretty mystifying herself. That tree in the painting's supposed to be 1,500 years old. Maybe AZ watched it grow up. I bet you're right. I'm sure his long years of wandering took him to all kinds of places. I would quite like to see this 1,500-year-old tree. It's ours for the seeing. People can go practically anywhere as long as they've got Pokemon. So I wonder if they're referencing... I forget what the city's called, but I think it's where the Fairy-type leader is in Kalos. It might actually reference Sword and Shield in, what is it, the Glimwood Tangle or whatever? Because they got a Fairy-type leader there who kind of lives in a area that looks like that. My dear mama once told me the same thing. She said it's part of what makes a trainer's partnership with their Pokemon so amazing. I've gotten all over the place with Lucario and the rest of my team, and I think your mom's spot on. Okay, let's see what's upstairs. Alright, I'm coming! I'm coming! What is that, just a map of Lumiose, right? One truly appreciates the scale of Lumiose City when seeing it laid out this way. Hotel Rachisume and this museum would be over there, right? Indeed. They're a fairly long way from Hotel Z, with many people filling the city between them. Yeah, this city's sheer charm draws all kinds of people here. Though Lumiose can also be a disaster magnet. That big power outage, the tower running wild, and now there's Hyperspace Lumiose too.
That's true. As much as I hope to find that fine legendary Pokemon in hyperspace, the idea that hyperspace Lumiose could merge with Lumiose is troubling.
We'll stop it. Probably. Yeah, that's what we're doing all this survey work. That's why we're doing all this survey work, to make sure things turn out okay. Plus, we're gonna find what's causing all this rogue Mega Evolution and stop it. We won't let those poor Pokemon keep suffering.
Indeed. I'll make donuts diligently to support you. Is it alright if we go see what's on display over there?
You bet. Oh, it's the, Legends Arceus reference.
It's remarkable that people in the olden days used handmade Pokeballs to catch Pokemon.
They sure had it rough. Thank goodness we can mass produce them now. Like at the Pokeball factory here in Kalos.
Getting interested in
catching some Pokemon for yourself, Ansha? Seems more like you're Hoopa's friend than its trainer, but I bet you do a great job.
I'm not quite sure I'm up to the challenge of becoming a Pokemon trainer, especially considering the examples I'd have to live up to, such as my dear, mighty mama.
Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't mean you have to try to be the strongest one, you know. Although, I'm curious how it'd feel to reach rank A in the ZA Royale. Anything to share, Shycron? I was over the moon! Makes sense. You were doing it so you could stop the tower from wrecking the city, after all. Well, Ansha, if you change your mind about becoming a Pokemon trainer, let us know. I'll put you through the ring, my special coaching process.
You're very kind. I'll consider it. Shall we move on to the next exhibit?
Shall we ever? Okay, yep, that is your hair. Okay. Oh, it's, the Hall of Origin, I think? Oh. This is the Temple of Sinnoh. They say some legendary Pokemon appeared here.
What if we found a section of hyperspace Lumiose resembling this temple? Do you think the fine legendary Pokemon I'm looking for would be there?
Hard to say. Maybe? If the Pokemon you're after had something to do with this temple, that is.
That would make sense.
Hey, don't forget, you've already got a spectacular Pokemon in Hoopa right there. Maybe it seems like no big deal since you're together all the time, but that one's special. Yeah. Hey, how'd you meet Hoopa anyway?
I happened upon Hoopa... I suppose it was about 6 months ago now. The poor thing looked much the worse for wear. It seemed to have just lost a battle with a mighty Pokemon it played a prank on. But I fed Hoopa a fresh big donut and it perked right up straight away. It's stuck by my side ever since, and helped me with hyperspace as well.
Whoa, so your donuts were so tasty that they unlocked Hoopa's inner power? I guess people and Pokemon meet for a reason, even if we're not their trainers. Okay, my turn to pick an exhibit. Follow me.
Wait, Miss Korrina!
Do they go back downstairs, or...? Looks like they did. Okay. It's on the other side of the wall, isn't it? Oh, yep, there they are. I see ya.
Check out this painting, Ansha. What is that place?
It's called the Tower of Mastery. I trained there for ages.
Did you always know you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer, Miss Korrina?
Not exactly. When I was a kid, my parents were super busy. Kinda like yours, Ansha. I hung out with my grandpa a lot and naturally started to follow in his footsteps. That's how I ended up becoming a trainer. Is our conversation about whether you want to be a trainer weighing on you?
I suppose so. It's mostly to do with my dear Mama. I look up to her very much, so I'd love to be able to gift her with that fine Pokemon. But if I became a trainer, I worry I'd never live up to the standards she's set.
Maybe, maybe not. I bet as long as you do what you really want, she'll be happy for you. That's what my grandpa wanted for me anyway. Although he does sometimes sigh and ask what happened to the quiet little kid I used to be.
Goodness.
Either way, you're already amazing, Ansha. Even if you aren't a trainer, you've befriended a Pokemon like Hoopa. That's really something.
Anyway, I think I'm all museumed out. Should we head to the Blue District and visit Cafe Soleil? Yes, please. Alright, luckily that's just a fast travel point, so... The things I do to try to get into... wormholes. Welcome, may I help you? So this is Cafe Soleil. What a lovely looking place. I'll order for us. Go ahead and grab a seat. Do you take your coffee with sugar, Ansha? I'll try without. That's how my dear mama takes hers. She's a child! Should she be having coffee? This is the flavor Mama loves so much? I may need to wait and approach it again when I'm a bit more grown up. Your Soleil blend is looking really good to me. Trade it for my Moo Moo milk tea? If you don't mind that I've already taken a sip. Deal. Let me guess, Hoopa. You're thinking you'd rather have one of Ansha's donuts than this stuff? Yeah. You get an amazing boost of power whenever you eat one of Ansha's donuts, right? But even so, you took a licking from some amazing Pokemon before Ansha found you? Yeah. And then you went and took Ansha into hyperspace with you. I guess I'm just now realizing how glad we should be that she came back unharmed. Yeah. We wouldn't be able to do any of our survey work in hyperspace Lumios without you two. So if things get rough, ask us for help. We gotta take care of you. Let's keep up the good work, for all of Lumios' sake. What do you think about it? What Ansha's doing is way more impressive than just being a trainer. Right, Chikron? Sure. Thank you for saying so. Looking back, it was reckless of me to dive headlong into hyperspace Lumios. But when Hoopa pried open that distortion, I simply couldn't fight my curiosity. Yeah, that's human nature. Who wouldn't try to peek through and see what's on the other side? You do the same thing, right, Chikron? Yeah, sure, why not? I knew it. Wow, lost track of the time chatting. I bet we'll hear from Corbeau pretty soon, huh? Most likely. As much as I hate for our fun to end, we'd better return to Hotel Z. Alright. The gang's all back! How was playing Tours for a change? Oh, it was lovely. What a luxurious way to pass the time. Lucky you. I wish I could have tagged along. You can visit the museum and go to cafes literally anytime you want. You just don't get it, Naveen. I guess we've got more important things to talk about. Indeed. Well done not derailing the conversation. We have something for you, Ansha. Whatever could it be? Why, look at my apron! It's emblazoned with our logo! Yeah. Just a little something we whipped up while you were out on the town. We? Welcome to Team MZ, Ansha. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so pleased to be matching with everyone at last. How come only Ansha gets a logo? Can't you sew one onto my outfit too? The megastones all over your clothes don't leave much space to work with, Korrina. Oh, true. These megastones are a symbol of my bonds with my Pokemon. I'd never take them off. Logo or no-go, Korrina, you're part of Team MZ too. Wait, did y'all hear that? Sounded like it came from the strategy meeting room. We'd better see what it was. Go check out that room, Chikron. Alright. No one seems to be here. Guess we've got ghosts.
Please don't start.
What's wrong? Getting flashbacks to Rogue Mega Bayonet? Come on, Naveen, you're not actually scared.
Whoop. Yeah!
This Gulpin must have come from Hyperspace Lumiose, right? Yeah, I know Emma's been dealing with cases where Pokemon mysteriously appear, and I think this Gulpin probably turned up the same way. Yeesh, I bet Pokemon will pop up like this all over the city if we don't take care of things. What shall we do about our Gulpin guest? I wonder if the tasty smell of Chef Ansha's donuts lured it here.
I suppose it could just live here, couldn't it? AZ let Pokemon stay here after all, and I'm willing to forget the scare it gave me. Hello again, helpful squad. Sorry for the holdup. We've gone over the data for your missions, and we learned something big. I need our Rogue Mega Evolution Task Force over here pronto, all three of you.
How? You're a task force now. You gonna go, Tawny? Obviously. Lita, Naveen, can you two hold down the fort and look after Ansha? We definitely owe Corbo an in-person visit after all the data crunching he's done. Let's go.
Can I, out of curiosity, can I go here now that they're back doing their thing, or am I still gonna have to... Okay. Fine. There you are. Let's skip the how do you do's. That distortion above what used to be the Prism Tower continues to confound us. Okay. All this research and we're still in the dark about that massive whatever it is. Sounds challenging. Maybe, but it's not all bad news. After poring over all this data, we've come up with a theory about Hyperspace Lumiose itself. We think Hyperspace Lumiose is sort of a big melange of subconscious thoughts. I don't think I get it. It's a little difficult for me to even explain, truth be told. Philippe, fill him in! Well, to elaborate on the boss's summary, the degree to which Hyperspace Lumiose resembles parts of our city made us suspicious. So we went looking through your survey data to see if we could find a cause for the resemblance. We've come to suspect that it's not Lumiose itself being reflected per se, but rather memories of it. In other words, the subconscious. Thanks for the crash course, Philippe. We're not through analyzing yet. Who knows? Maybe it's a reflection of the subconsciousness of people and Pokemon. There's a lot more we need to learn, which means you've got a lot more surveying to do. If Hyperspace Lumiose keeps expanding at this rate, there's no telling what havoc might occur. We got this. Good, because Team MZ is pretty much all we can count on. But don't get overconfident, it's still tough in there. Use experience candies you find in hyperspace to beef up your Pokemon if you need to. Yeah, our Pokemon don't seem to get experience points from defeating Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose, so that'll definitely help. Thanks, Corbo. Guess we better order up some more donuts from Chef Ansha. These ought to be of some help in your research, Shycron. Oh, sweet, more Ultra Balls. I was running low on those. Good luck out there. Okay, now can I go to that spot? Please. Pretty please. So I think I just have to hug the wall here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Help! Two Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are fighting. It's a Rogue Mega Showdown. We can't just let them have at it. They could pummel this whole place into pieces. Please step in and stop those Mega Crabominals Rogue Mega Showdown. Okay, not what I was expecting, but okay, I guess. Delphox might be a good way to... I wonder if I can catch him. Huh? Okay, well. Ow. Okay, well, let's try Frostlass. Okay, well. Okay! You've got to try again. Dude, I got my ass handed to me! Oh no. Did I successfully poison one? No? Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can do this! Okay, let's, bring in the big guns, I guess. I was expecting this to be like the... I am not sure what to do here because I am getting beaten down. Okay, well... You know, you keep saying I have to try again, but do I? I feel like I'm running out of time here. Okay, he just knocked out my Mewtwo. Okay, hyperspace source is beginning to close. Okay. That's fine, because I can't do anything here. Yeah, do whatever, I guess. Like... Yeah, no, Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this battle. Okay, well... Lessons were learned. Yeah, I'm not... Okay, well... Wasted a donut there, so... Alright, well, I'm gonna end this on a better note then, because I'm going to a different... I'm going to the one I've been waiting for a while. Yikes, so that's what 2 does? Holy crap. So where's the one I've been targeting? Do I still have the pin on the one I was looking at? Okay. Let's do an easier one, and, just so we end things off on a better note. Here, we can finally do this one. Then I'll be out of donuts, so... Okay. What are we dealing with here? Destroy sludge. Oh, Fidos! Where floating Pokeballs pick up sparkling items. Oh, no, no, no! Get back up there. Good. Okay. So destroy sludge piles, which I don't see any up here. Oh, I do, however. See that. Good. Surprisingly, this one doesn't involve none of the quests here involve catching... What? Seriously? Already? I see a Pokeball over there. Wants me to destroy sludge piles, but I don't even see any. Nope. Seriously, it's right there. Oh, those are rocks. Good, so I can at least find the other... Like, one more ball? Alright, so not the best note. We caught some more Pokemon, but not the best note to end on, but I'm out of donuts, so I guess that's it. Too bad I can't check to see what other stuff there is. Oh, I think that's a Farfetch'd on that one, although... Alright, so I definitely need to get more donuts. But for now, I've been going for a while. It's a good time to end it. Alright. Well, not too bad of a stream. I set out to try and get some more stuff with the Mega Dimensions done, which I did. Aim to fight against L and win, which I did. And I don't know if I said I was aiming to do the Mewtwo stuff, but I did it anyway, so no complaints there. Looks like my friend Christina is playing Call of Duty, so I'm going to do a little raid for her after I call things off for the night here, if you're interested. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be playing next, so we'll see. There's some options, but tough to say for now. I haven't planned this far ahead, so I'll figure it out at some point before the next stream. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, and usually I end these with some kind of moral, but based on what I was playing today, I guess the moral's just to keep stubbornly going after stuff, because sooner or later, you're gonna beat your challenges. Most likely later.